First down here. Split backfield here. Gets the handle here. Trying to power his way right up the middle. They'll mark the football at the 22. Here's a look at the Rams offense. Last week, they never turned the football over once. The Rams doing their part to spread breast cancer awareness this month in the NFL. Plenty of pink on their uniforms today and throughout the stadium. Looking across the middle, and Daniels is met after a gain of 13.
Good job by the receiver that time. Getting that extra couple yards, gets a first down. They are marching. Let's see how the defense reacts.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. And Matthews is going to get set in the slot for this snap. Mauluga's there that time for the tackle. Here's how the Eagles defense, the strength of this defense, has been its ability to stop the rush. And it's now 2nd down and 5 after running it on first down. The Eagles defense now is going to go nickel. On the money. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
And picking up a couple first downs early in the game. It's like when you play golf and you fire the first couple holes. I know it doesn't happen a lot, but when you do, it makes you feel good.
The Eagles come out in the nickel. 1st and 10. Screen sticks to his hands. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
I think the best thing to say about that play, it's just it gained a few yards, so that's what you do. All plays don't score. Sometimes you just want to pick up a couple yards.
After the pass play, gain 7. 2nd and 3 on the way. Will go ground off the right side. Taken down just 2 yards short of the first.
Good job by the defensive line standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
And Matthews is in the slot. The Rams take it from the 43. That picks up 11.
Well, one of the hardest things to do, and I think in the NFL now, is third short is run the football and pick up yards. That time, nice job by the offensive line. They showed their power, and they picked up the first down.
Drop back, shotgun formation, out to the left. The catch is made, and he's tackled some 3 yards away from the first down.
That's a good job by the quarterback. He read the defense. Nothing open deep, so he throws it short, and it puts him in great position for a 2nd down play call.
2nd down coming up. And Matthews is lined up now as a slot receiver from the shotgun. And Jones can't pick it off.
Well, the defense has to be depressed after that play, because when you get a chance to get off the field, get a turnover, and get the offense off the field, man, you got to take advantage of situations like that.
The Rams will take the snap from the 25. Looking to the right side and throwing. Should have had it, but the hit knocked it out.
Well, quarterbacks know on 3rd down they got to make a decision and get rid of that football, because the defense, they are coming after you. That time just not good enough, and he throws an incompletion.
And he puts it through for 3.
Well, Jim, that field goal puts them in the lead. It was a nice drive by the offense, and what it does, it just gives you confidence. You did some positive things on the field, and it should carry over for you for the rest of the game.
Rams ready to boot the football down the field. Takes it from the 2. Gets out past the 20 and down at the 24. Kaepernick's heading out now. Now an experienced quarterback with 4 years under his belt. They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. Nickel formation for the defense here. It's Forte in the backfield. And he's forced to the ground.
Whatever starts off like that, you know what I mean?
Well, that's a sign of a good defense. When you can sack the quarterback when you're just rushing the defensive lineman, you don't need any tricks, you don't need any blitzes. Man, that's talent.
Second and long. The handoff to Matt Forte. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage. Here's our look at the Eagles offense, starting with the offensive line. A line that has cleared the way for the second best rushing attack in the NFL. The Eagles are at the line, facing third down, which was not an issue for them last week as they converted a number of times in crucial situations. Snap it out of the gun. And that pass is going out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, you're down. Here you are in the first half of the game. If it was fourth and short, I could see the coach trying to switch things around. If he might go for it. But we have fourth and long. Punt that football down there. Don't make a decision to put your team in a hole that they can't get out
of. He's going to try and return this punt. He's brought down. First down on the way. Chandler's playing out of position in the backfield here. The give. And pick up about 4.
When you're an offensive lineman and you can line up and just run the football straight ahead and pick up those kind of yards, you are going to get into the head of the defense. You're basically saying, we're tougher than you are, and we're just going to come right at you.
The Rams fans certainly had their heartbeat raised a week ago in a last-second victory. And now, once again, they're going to have to hold their breath to the end.
Yeah, but they got to feel confident in the fact that they know their coaches can make the tough calls. They like their quarterback. They got a defense that can make plays. They like the situation they're in.
The defense comes out in the dime. The Rams snap it at the 41. Getting away from the pressure. Going deep. But it falls incomplete.
Deep passes in the NFL, they always serve a purpose. You're not always going to get the completion, but at least it gets the defense thinking that you will try some long throws down the field.
A few yards.
Well, returning punts is a tough job. It's about judgment. That time, that was poor judgment by the return man. Should have just had a fair catch and never tried to return that.
First down at the 18. Forte's taking the handoff. And now here's the Rams defensive lineup. Number 1, pass defense. This is one category you love to lead the league in. The first quarter comes to an end, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up second. Austin's a receiver in the slot. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. No one was open.
Well, we still got a close game here, and you got to try to keep it that way. It's third and long, you lose the football game. Don't take a chance on the offensive side. Wait for your next opportunity.
Third down and 12. And they sack the quarterback, and that's a quick series, a 3-and-out.
We got to give that defensive front a lot of credit, man. They are pushing, they're getting after it. They know it's probably going to be a pass on third down, and they get back to the quarterback and take him down.
Shrugs off the first hit. Picks up 8 here. First down coming up. Split backfield here. To the ground. Taking it right up the middle. He's going to be tackled right around the 46-yard line. Second down now. Offense lines up here. He'll take the snap from the gun. He'll fire it out to the left. On the money. In stride, and he's home for the touchdown.
Easy.
What a terrible job by the defense. That time, nobody even covers the receiver. He is wide open down the field, and hey, nice job by the quarterback going through his progression. He finds the open guy and gets a touchdown pass.
The Rams lined up for the extra point. And the point after is good. Rams ready to boot the football down the field. Bryant's going to start his return. And they're all over him at the 18-yard line. They face first down. Robinson's lined up in the slot. Matt Forte. He's taken down at the 23.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation. So a good, positive run.
Matt Forte lined up in the backfield. The Eagles take it from the 23. Forte looking out wide.
Forte is never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
Bryant's going to get set in the slot for this snap. The Eagles snap it at the 26. That's a gain of 7.
When it's third and short, the defensive line, you got to guess. You got to think it's going to be a run play. I don't know what they were thinking. They let the offense just push them back, and they give up the first down. Good job by the offense there.
Kaepernick standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Oh, and almost picked off that time.
The defense did everything right in that situation. They were in the right spot. They were smart. They read the quarterback's eyes, but they dropped the pass.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. The Eagles take it from the 33. Brings it into his body.
What a nice catch by the receiver. Getting past the yard line, makes the catch and gets a first down.
It's Forte in the backfield. First down at the 46. Matt Forte gets it here. That'll stop the play right there. The Eagles run the risk right now of having to abandon the running game. Forte's had a really hard time of it, and right now his team, with it behind, knows they have to get him to step up.
Well, they do. You want your running back to step up, but when you see a running game struggle like we have seen so far here today, Jim, it always comes down to this. The offensive line is getting dominated, so there's no chance for the running back to get anything done. The offensive line, they've got to change up.
Split backfield here. Nothing drives a coach crazier than a false start penalty.
False start offense.
Long odds facing the offense after that penalty on third down and 12. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Makes the catch. The tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
Well, I think we're seeing something we see with so many teams now in the NFL. running backs who can do it all. This guy can run, block, and he can catch short passes and make long gains after it. Nice job.
Kaepernick with the handoff. And he's able to get out to the 34-yard line. Second and 4 following the run. 2-minute warning. And here we have second down. Offense lines up here. Colin Kaepernick from the shotgun. He'll throw it over the middle. Gets it out for the completion. Touchdown. That'll close the gap.
Nothing like it for a quarterback, I'll tell you that. I loved it. Throw a little short pass and just root your guy on and watch him break the tackles and score a touchdown. Pretty exciting stuff.
The Eagles now will tack on the extra point. Makes the PAT. Kaepernick certainly given his team some momentum with that scoring drive. He just put together a possession where he threw for more than 60 yards. Billy Cundiff ready for the kickoff. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Rams offense ready now to see what it can do. The Rams take it from the 23. Picked up a couple that time. Second down here. The pass is incomplete. There was no one open.
Well, that pass is incomplete, Jim, but that's just a terrible job by the quarterback. When they're running the slant route, just throw it right at their stomach.
Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. The Rams will take the snap from the 25.
Oh, good job by the linebacker knocking that pass down that time. All he did was watch the eyes of the quarterback, and he reacted. It put him in good position, and he knocks the football down.
No return here as he makes the fair catch. The Eagles are set now for their next possession. Matt Forte lined up in the backfield. 1st and 10. Can't hold on here as this goes incomplete.
Jim, when you look at drop passes in the NFL, it's almost always for the same reason. They take their eyes off the football, the receivers, just before it gets there. And when you do that, that little bit of lack of concentration will cause you to drop the pass.
2nd down and 10. Throws the pass. Pulls it in. And he's going to be tackled right around the 37. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. The defense gets a sack. They are set back in long-distance territory after that sack. 2nd down coming up. Kaepernick from the gun. Throw to the left. Finds Cobb. Gains 14. The Eagles signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining. Kaepernick takes it from the gun. Has his target. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field. A timeout charge to the offensive unit. On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. The Eagles snap it at the 41. He's got the catch.
That's a nice route on the outside. Nice throw by the quarterback. Puts him in good position to keep moving and get a first down.
Robinson's in the slot. The Eagles will take the snap from the 35. The defense had that one covered.
That was excellent man-to-man coverage that time. When you want to shut down a receiver, really the only way to do it is to man up and play him one-on-one.
The Eagles will take the snap from the 35. No, going to take it the distance. First down here after the completion. Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. From the shotgun. Throws to the right. Finds his mark. And a gain of 4.
That's a good job by the wide receiver running the drag route across the field. These are not easy throws for the quarterback, but he sticks it right on him for the completion.
Let's go now to Danielle Bellini, who has an injury update.
Guys, I had a chance to speak with a Rams team official. At this point, the medical staff is going to hold him out of this one with what they're still just calling an upper body injury. So, guys, he's out for the day. Back to you.
The Eagles are behind right now, but still have moved the ball through the air. Kaepernick's doing what he can to keep them in the game.
Well, they are losing, but you cannot blame the offense. The offensive line doing a good job giving the quarterback time, and the offensive coordinator, he's sitting over there going, he doesn't know which play to call because everything is working in the passing game. Some good play calls so far in this drive by the offensive coordinator. His team is down, but they are marching down the field.
Second down following that incompletion. The long drive continues. Second and goal from the 4. And it's out of bounds, incomplete.
Jim, I just want to say this to the quarterback. It's third goal. If the play's not there, throw it away. Do not force the action.
Coming up to the line at the 4. This has been a long drive so far. Third and goal at the 4. Cat, he's in for the score.
Well, when your offense goes out there and scores touchdown to put you ahead, it's got to give a big lift to the defense. They got to get excited and go out there and hold that lead.
It's good. The Rams are hoping for the big return to set up some scoring possibilities before the intermission as they've now... Fallen behind. The score's 14-10. This kick will stay on the ground, avoiding a big return. They bring him to the turf. The Rams offense now coming out. This will probably be the last play of the first half. The Rams take it from the 43. Greedy brings the quarterback down. The Rams are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. Second down coming up. An extra tight end on the field for this one. Dropping back 3. Gets away from the pressure. Launching it deep. Almost intercepted. So that's going to do it for the first half. Eagles are up in this one. Gano getting ready for the start of the second half with the kick. Takes it from the 4, and here we go. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Eagles come onto the field for their next series. Second half gets rolling now as he takes the snap. The tackle is made. The Eagles' offensive line has been mauled at times still. Kaepernick still found ways to deal with that pressure and make the throws.
He has dealt with it well. What you have to be able to do in the NFL as a quarterback, you got to be able to throw under pressure, and you have to be able to throw off your back foot because there are a lot of times there are going to be guys around you.
They'll go shotgun here. Throwing now to his left. A takeaway. He's got a little bit of daylight here. Touchdown, St. Louis Rams. Touchdown, Rams.
You got to love that from your defense. They take a chance. They get the interception. Not only do they do that, they return it a long way for the touchdown.
The Rams with the PAT to come. And the extra point is good. The Eagles' return team is always dangerous. Perhaps they can shift the momentum back. Scores 17-14. He'll take it from the 1. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. First down, offense ready for the snap. The handoff to Matt Forte. Got a big lane. Forte's going to pick up the first down as he's tackled.
The Eagles just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down by a few points in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
The Eagles take it from the 38. Matt Forte brought down after a gain of 6.
Well, to be a great offense, you got to be able to do a couple things that counters what the defense is going to do. Catch them off guard. One way to do it, run a draw play. They're thinking pass. You go with a run, and it picks up good yards.
Second down and 5. They'll run it with him again. That'll put them in what we call plus territory.
Big first down by the offense that time. Here in the second half, they're losing a close game. And you get that first down, it just gives you confidence. It opens up the playbook, and it just gives you a better chance of going down the field and getting the score.
Halus handed the football. That brings the play to an end.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt. When you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
I'm following the run. Halus going to secure the handoff. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Well, I think we all know the situation here. It's a close game in the second half, and you're losing, but you pick up a first down. Oh, my gosh, that opens up many more possibilities, what you can do on the offensive side. Good job by the offense.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. The Eagles take it from the 33. Right back to him one more time. Forte tackled down. The Eagles clearly wanted to try and run the football again today like they did last week. Forte's been unable to find the same type of running room he had last week, Phil.
Yeah, listen, this defense did a tremendous job scouting this offense, and they knew it. They wanted to stop the running game. They have done it. Now the offense has got to change up what they're doing.
Looks to his left. Got the completion.
The Eagles did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind just by a few points in the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
Matt Forte gets it here and gains about 1.
When you get down in the red zone, the offensive coordinator's got to call a play that deceives the defense. Let's see if he can do it. His team is down. He needs a big play here.
Empty backfield look for Kaepernick here. Takes it from the gun. Kaepernick able to Eagles in for the score.
Good job that time by the offense, scoring that touchdown and putting them ahead. And when you get ahead in a football game in the National Football League, it makes you relax and you play better.
The Rams back now for the return. Going to look to try and get back on top. Scores 21-17. Tackles made right around the 25-yard line. The Rams break huddle and start their drive this time from the 25. It's a dime look for the defense on this play. First down and 10. Handoff made. Finds through contact. That's a gain of 8.
Power running. A lot of teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up in there and pick up those tough yards.
That's second down coming up. Double tight end formation. They better hurry to get.
Move. You can see him right there.
And that's a 2-yard gain. Now looking at third down. Benjamin's lined up now as a slot receiver. Back to the ground. Swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
Hey, that's a great job by the defense. What an effort and what speed. That time they get in the backfield and tackle the runner for a loss.
Going to be a short yardage situation, so forget the punt. They're going to go for it. The jumbo set on the field. The punter awaits the snap. The Rams had a fourth down play coming up. What they want to do here, so they burn a timeout. That timeout might be very useful for the offense. They're now ready to go. Fourth down, close to the first, so the offense stays on the field. There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set. He'll get it again. Freeney's the one who brings him to the ground.
Rams look pretty confident out.
That'll take me downtown.
He's coming up. Get in the right lane.
We're going to get in pressure.
You're gonna miss it.
Xbox, stop broadcasting.